Hey guys, Patty here. So I'm going to be doing a movie review. So the movie that I'm going to be talking about is Winter's Tale, and this was originally a book by Mark Halperin. And let me just start with saying two things. One, I'd like to thank Giselle because I wouldn't have gotten a chance to see this advanced screening of it if it wasn't for her, so thank you. Two, I have not read the book, so this is the first time, like, actually for me, this is the first time I've ever watched a movie and not read the book first. So my thoughts are based on an individual who just went to see the movie and not knowing I guess all the things that they possibly left out or changed from the book. So these are my own thoughts from just seeing the movie, not knowing anything that happened in the book. Okay, just want to make that clear. On Wednesday, I got to see the advanced screening. It's the ticket of Winter's Tale, and I brought my mom with me. And so this movie has Colin Farrell, Jessica Brown Finley, Russell Crowe, Will Smith, William Hurt, Jennifer Connelly, Matt Bomer, and those are the key actors and actresses that I can remember right now off the top of my head. So it's basically about Peter, who is played by Colin Farrell, who is a thief, and he breaks into a house that Beverly is in, and Beverly is sick and dying, and he meets her and they fall in love. And Russell Crowe's character, who I believe his name is Pearlie, they kind of have a little bit of they just don't like each other. I don't know if they want to say anything to give anything away. So Pearlie is after Peter, and Beverly kind of gets tied up into it all, and there's kind of, it's a romance, and the magic and everything, but I enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed the movie. There's a lot of people, and I've been reading reviews where the movie's been getting 1 star, 2 stars, people calling it horrible, and I'm kind of really surprised because when I was in the theater and the theater was packed, everyone loved the movie. There's parts where you're laughing, especially when Peter meets Beverly, and like Pearlie and Will Smith's character, and I didn't even know Will Smith was in the movie at all. But yeah, I think that I thought it was a fantastic movie. It was absolutely beautiful. I cried, and like not even just at the ending I cried. Like I probably was crying before, maybe not even the middle of the film. It was just, I loved it. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was beautiful. It was well written, and I think that this is, I think, the first film I've watched with Colin Farrell after, I guess, all of his personal stuff that he went through in the past. So I think that this is, to me, this is kind of like a comeback film for him, and I think that he did an amazing job. Jessica Brown Finley, I haven't seen her in anything before, and I think that she was an amazing actress. William Hurt, I love William Hurt, so he's just good in everything. And Will Smith's character, it was fitting. His role, yeah, it was really fitting for what he played. Russell Crowe is just fantastic in everything that he plays, and like the twitching that he does and everything. Like, he's just amazing. There's just a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent in this film, and I'm baffled that it got such poor ratings. Mind you, like I said earlier, I have not read the book. And I guess from my understanding, what people are saying, that there is just the love story between Beverly and Peter, there's a lot that was missing, and then someone was saying that it's kind of like 3 different sections, in a sense, of what how their love story plays out, and I guess they just didn't do a good job of capturing it all. And then my thoughts on that is the fact that I think readers need to kind of be a little bit more understanding of the fact that when you take a book and you turn it into a movie, you are never going to get every single detail in that movie that you're going to go see. I think personally it's close to impossible to capture all that detailing within a novel where you have all those words and you have all that, you have those chapters and those space to actually go into detail and character development and like properly describe the plot and everything that takes place. Where in a movie, you're kind of limited on what you can have in that movie. I think it's a hard role for the writers and the directors to kind of think, okay, what are we going to include, what aren't we going to include? And I still think that they did a fantastic job. I am going to read the book. I was actually planning on reading it last month, but it didn't happen. A lot of other things came up, and then I got into a book/reading slump, so that didn't, yeah, that's the main reason why I didn't end up reading it. So I am now going to start it probably at the beginning of March, and then I'm going to do a review on that book and my thoughts, and I guess at the end of that video I'll probably also talk about in terms of the comparison between the book and the movie. So that's basically all I have to say on it. I mean, I can't throw in all these things from the book because I haven't read it. So just basically from what I've seen, from a person just going to the movie, not knowing kind of like the background story to this, is that I enjoyed myself. I thought it was a fantastic movie, and that I think Colin Farrell and Jessica did an amazing job. I don't know the director, writer, producer's name, but I think the whole entire production, directing and writing and everything, I think they did a fantastic job at that. So yes, so to anyone who sees this who's actually read the book, don't hate me. This is just my thoughts of just seeing the movie. Yeah, that's basically it. I can't think of anything else that really is to say. If you've seen the movie, feel free to leave me your thoughts on how much you hated it, or if you even enjoyed a little piece of it, if there was anything of it you actually liked. If you haven't seen the movie but you've read the book, feel free to leave me some comments of what things you're kind of hoping, I guess, maybe to see in the movie, if you even plan on watching the movie. And just maybe if this is a movie you even plan on watching in general. Okay, that's it. Bye!